Good morning, Ming Lava from Inland Lake. My name is Min. So today I would like to introduce you with spring onion tempura. So in Inland Lake we call gimbamjo. This is one of the famous snack that we normally make a lot in New Year time during the water festival. So whenever the people come to visit to our home, we love to treat them with this tempura and with the green tea. So now what you need is we're gonna need some of the spring onion. You will call it colander, and then 1 tomatoes and 1 onion shallot. And of course the rice flours, and then the turmeric, salt, chicken broth, and one of the basic ingredients, garlic and ginger. Yeah. So firstly, we need to cut the spring onion. So spring onion you can cut about almost ½ inch when it's in the white part. As soon as you get to the green part, you cut about 1 inch, a bit longer. So the spring onion, I'm gonna add it to the bowl. And now 1 tomatoes. So this tomato grow on the lake. We call it in the floating garden, and it's right on the plant, and from my parent garden. So cut the top part off, cut it, and then we're gonna cut it like slice. Of course, in this case, this one you should not blend it. You should cut out. So, okay, and here the 1 onion, the shallot. So I'm sure you guys cry when you cut the onion. So I have the way that not to get crying. So have a look here. Cut the top part off first, on the back another side, and then cut it half. And then just take 1 layer off from the skin. Just now make sure that you don't take only the dry skin. That's why you bring in more smell and you cry. So here I didn't get not much smell even. So now I'm gonna get like tiny slice. Turn on the side. See? Of course, you can also soak the onion in the water. Just a few minutes. Then probably you don't need to worry that you will cry or you will get a smell. Okay, so add on. Yes. And now we're gonna pound the garlic and ginger. First some mustard. So about 4 or 5 cloves of garlic, and then about ½ inch of ginger. Also saying you cut a bit tiny. To here. As usual, a little bit of salt, just like ½ teaspoon, and then you will pound it. So your kid can help you to pound it during you were making the tempura. Okay, so here's a spoon. Make sure not to waste it. And here about to the bowl. Okay, now after we add all the ingredients, now we're gonna mix. Okay, so here the garlic, ginger, the pounded one, onion, shallot, tomato, and spring onion, and about ½ teaspoon of turmeric, which is very good for your stomach. And then there's a chicken broth, salt to taste. But if you like salty, you can add on a bit more, and then you mix gently. Okay, Smells really nice with the the garlic and ginger and onion. So this one is a rice flour. You can find anywhere in the Asian store. Now I'm gonna add like 3 big spoon of rice flour, and then I can mix it. Okay. So here you can see, and then add a little bit of water. But just make sure you don't add too much water. The tempura butter should not be too watery or too dry. It depends. Okay. So you can see the butter is not too wet, not watery, and not too dry. So just the right amount. So now after you mix it, we're gonna fry. Of course, tempura is fry, and so here the frying pan. So of course you can use a normal tempura pot as well. And again, when you make the tempura, don't make it big. So when you might fry, it will be burned outside, inside doesn't cook. So let's say you just make small amount, like 1 bite or like 1 full spoon. So now the pan is hot enough. So this is the peanut oil. So normally in Myanmar we use peanut oil. Of course, when you fry, you need to use a lot of oil. And also, we will have to add some more turmeric. Okay. Now small amount of the butter. So in this tempura, you can also add with a sliced pork or shrimp. But make sure the pork piece should be like small, not big. Okay. So in this pan, I get about 5. I get the very nice smell. Alright, so now the tempura is ready to serve. So of course it should not be burned. It's like we call the golden color, the yellowish color. Okay, so I'm gonna take it out. Yeah, so leave the oil in the pan. Okay, that's good. So you need to sit a bit there, not when you have it, it's not oily. So when we are waiting to reset the oil, we're gonna make some sauce. So of course, very simple. This is the green chili or the ripe chili. You can use it. You cut it into like very tiny. I mean, you can use like one chili is enough. But of course, if you don't eat chili, you can just do without chili. And then here, a little bit of salt. So about 3-4 of the garlic. And then pound it. So just make sure the chili and garlic go really fine. But make sure the chili doesn't go to your eye, no? So just close one hand. Okay, that's it. And here's the lime. And squeeze the lime. And then mix with a bit of water. Okay. Just mix it. Yeah. And now the tempura is ready. Okay. Okay, so now it's ready to serve.